You're not scared of me. Do you want to be my pet? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Of 2021, after many years of searching, I was able to purchase a remote property deep in the mountains of Western Canada. I've recently decided to quit my job, move here full-time, and see if I can survive solely on a YouTube income. With no neighbors, very difficult access, endless wilderness, and a river that runs through it all, I couldn't be happier with this newfound freedom. Follow along with me for this challenging journey while I try to create a livable space in this unforgiving yet beautiful, vast wilderness. Have all my stuff. Not that. All that. That. So 19th today, video just went out. I was supposed to do something with Blue Eddy, but there was a problem with the shipment. They weren't able to get it close to me. If you're a first-time viewer, Blue Eddy solar power company, off-grid stuff with all their awesome battery stuff. But they sent me a really cool product. Yeah, I have to go pick it up, but I don't know if I'll get back in time, and everything in my vehicle needs a bunch of work. I was hoping to drop it off at a mechanic. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get back again until the New Year's. But just in case I am packing everything out with me to the vehicle, well, I will be going away for sure. So I just was going to come back for a few days and do the advertisement with the product and bring the product here, but I don't think that's going to happen now. So everything's organized. Got to put that box away. Everything else in here, I cleaned up a bit, organized there, and I'll be back in the new year. Aside from Nibbles getting in there, I'm not really too worried about anything else. There's no food in there, so if there's no food, Nibbles tends to stay away. I haven't seen him in a while. Well, I noticed upriver that it's coming down extremely low. Probably where I was crossing in the summer, it's probably just above my knees right now, so that's good. Here it's a lot deeper for the first I don't know, halfway across the river. I have to pull the canoe out and bring it upriver, whatever, up the river a ways, so I can put in calm water here in this one spot so it froze over. Hey there everyone. I'm officially on Christmas break and I'm not sure if I will have content to keep videos going. Ideally I would like to. I have friends and family to visit. If I can come up with something Cabin River outdoors related, I shall keep the videos going. Let's see what happens. Today's December 21st. I should be back to the property around January 2nd or something. But yeah, go make my rounds, visit people, and hopefully I can come up with something. So let's see how the next few days go here. Some of you ask how I do laundry. Well, I'm cheating. I'm at a laundromat. I let everything build up, get dirty. Fortunately, TUFTE has sent me a lot of stuff that I can change in and out of. So yeah, it gets quite grimy and dirty as you'd imagine out there. And then probably once a month I just slam it all in one big bag, my big backpack, take it to a laundromat and do laundry. And it's not very much in tune with off-grid living, but seeing as I come into town every now and again, it's not super inconvenient. But I was looking at getting one of those old school dryers or whatever, washing machines. So I'll get that moving forward. Less trips to town. I'm enjoying my time more and more as I stay out there. So as it gets more comfortable there, you know, those longer stretches are just going to seem a lot easier. There it is. Top of the morning, everyone. Very brief stop. Long day of driving, probably about 10 hours of driving today. I'll take you along on this journey. I don't know if any of this will ever turn into a video or not, but I'm filming anyway, with the hopes that something good might come out of this. I've only been away from the property for a few days, but I already missed the warm, cozy little cabin. Make the most of it now for the next 10 days or so. Gotta keep up with the fitness so I can kind of stay injury free and whatnot when I get back to the property in the new year. So may as well keep on top of it. Look at the size of the alder trees here. West Coast, baby. How about this for some packed crushed gravel? Gets wet here. I'm also in rainforest in this part of the province. You know, you step off of it. I don't know how many truckloads it would take for me to get something like this, but man, is it nice. Very, very muddy the second you step off the trail though. Look at that. It's a wide leaf maple. They don't grow up where I am, but I was thinking maybe I should grab some seeds because they will grow up there. They by any means would not be invasive. They don't have the ability to take over a forest like that up there in the north, but they'll grow. Well, here's a pretty big mature one there. How about that? And here we go. That one looks a little moldy though. Here's some more. Yes. A couple more. All this was logged probably 100 years ago. You could still see all the old stumps everywhere. Here's a second generation cedar here. Coming back here, we got a spruce. Coming back. Anyway, I got those seedlings in my pocket. Check this out. A big spruce growing out the center, of this cedar stump. Check it out. Here's the old, so obviously you can tell where the tree was cut when it was a cedar, when it was alive. But here's the old springboard planks, what they'd insert, you know, the followers would insert. This is pre chainsaw. This was all handsaw. The followers would you know, insert their springboards here, stand up, use their two fellas using their crosscut saw. Pretty cool. But yeah, this spruce that's growing through it's quite large. If you ever get your hands on some old West Coast logging books, some of those folks were just nuts. Tough work too. It was before the days of going to the gym or running. Check it out. More stumps, cedar. You can see that how that was a stump, and the root system grew over it over time, and now the innards are all rotted out, and now you have a hemlock. These bags have done well for me. On that, they've got covered in mud several times. But I'm at the airport and I just noticed they smell like a very strong stench of campfire smoke. Still doing a good job though, but I once had some good luggage, but it's somewhere in Iceland lost. Good morning. No, yeah, afternoon. I'm driving north. I flew in to southern Ontario. Now I'm driving to sort of northern Ontario. I have this rental car. I was able to get my flight and a rental car entirely with my points. I've had all these points I haven't used in a couple of years. But holy cow, I took the red eye last night. Flight left Vancouver at midnight, and then with the time change and everything, I got here at, I don't know, 7 a.m. or something, and then I desperately needed this 4 or 5 hour nap here, so I'm just waking up now. I gotta keep driving though, several hours north. I may as well get at it. Hey everyone, I'm in my hometown. Reached my final destination. I'm at my friend's place, Logan, a guy I grew up with, and we go way back. I just visited my mom and made some rounds, seen some other people, but I made it. I'm back. My friend's gone with his family at the moment, and I have taken over his house with Honey. Honey? Oh, hello. What a cute girl. This is Honey. Oh, hello, baby. Good girl. I don't know how the lighting is, but look at the eyes on her. Oh, Honey. Beautiful. Look at you. Well, I'm not going to take Honey to the cabin, but going to go stay at my friend's trapper cabin in I thought it'd be fun, you know, and could record some of that stuff. Put it on the next video, whatever that next video might be. But check out the Christmas vibes in here. It's very Christmas feeling. How about that? Some of this. All this stuff. Also, I should mention I grew up in the town of Mattawa, which is on the border of Quebec, Ontario. In 2003, I pedal biked across Canada, and then I reached Vancouver, and I've been living on the west coast of Canada for 21 years now. So I grew up here, spent half my life here and half my life over there. Both places are awesome, and I enjoy coming back here whenever I get a chance, and I enjoy living out there. A lot of great people here, still, you know, small remote northern community. You know, you still run into your elementary school teachers and people you haven't seen for years, and everyone's, you know, nothing really changes here, and I really love coming back here. It's awesome. Okay, what do we got here? Some eggs. How about some of this stuff here? Fake shrimp or whatever you call this. Flavored lobster. Let's grab some of that. A pack of bacon, eh? I think we're good. I'm good. Thanks, buddy. Pay you back tomorrow when everything's open. I don't know if it was worth taking that, but I can see some muffled old tracks. Someone or something was here a while ago. Check it out, what do you think? Here we're in part of Canada where it's all maple, oak, beech. Yeah, how about this for a cabin though? An old trapper cabin, just a real gem. Okay, cool. All that great hardwood. Oh, anybody home? This is a Northern Ontario trapper cabin. How about this? We have some birch. We have some nice, beautiful maple. More maple. I don't get any of this out where I am, but lots of birch. So, yellow birch, white birch. Yellow birch is really good stuff too. Maple. This is all maple. Oh, look at this. How about this for a stew pot here? Imagine all this, the great stew you can cook up in there. This is proper northern Canadian wilderness here. Some of the old lamps up there. I love those. Cool. See, if a person was lost out here and they stumbled across this cabin, you know, at least they would have a few things, some, whatever that is. Small cut tomatoes with garlic. So you'd survive for a while here, no question. I'm just looking around here. Everything tells a story. I really have to build with logs.
pour retirer finalement et du cours. On sort du cours puis on peut appliquer ça à notre vie quotidienne.
This is one of the lakes I would fish every once in a while growing up. Pretty much on the border here with Quebec and Ontario. Gonna meet with some friends and see what we catch. I'll be watching. I don't think I'll be doing any fishing. I really like the lakes in this part of Canada, and there's just thousands of them like this. But you have really interesting mixed woods in this area. It's sort of the northern limit for some of the deciduous hardwoods like oak, maybe beech as well. But here he's a mix of these really cool red pine and then the odd white pine in there too. And cedar as well. The white pine have that distinctive sort of silhouette to them. Birch is pretty good to burn, but I don't know. The maples and the oaks and the beech trees they just have a good, I don't know, the smell about them is just different, and I love it. But these lakes are so cool. Mostly trout. So brook trout, lake trout. I think the guys are way up here. Nice that everything's frozen over up here too. Don't mind that. On to a secret mission. The boys went up and over. Nice. This time last year. Nice brook trout. Little brookie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Nice looking fish.
Yeah.
Charlie.
No worm?
Hi, Charlie. Can you shake paw?
What are you doing?
was a deep one.
Let's see how much it is. Probably like a foot, eh? Close.
For December 26th, that's not bad.
Oh, where's the edge?
What's that?
10 inches. More?
I got this set up. That's cool. Charlie, what were you doing over there? Hey?
The other day my dad played. Yeah, I just knew it was pretty like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the boys caught 5 fish. Well, they caught more and they let a bunch back. Just a random campsite here. Anybody can come camp out for free. This would be a great lake in the summer too, as well as winter. Do some winter camping here even. A ready-made fire pit.
It's actually sick.
Your own private island for free. Just camp out, stay as long as you want. Nice.
And the trees would protect you from the wind too, like.
Totally. This is such a cool spot. I'll definitely have to come back here. And
Oh, it's freaking.
how do you like a jacket seater?
It's very nice.
Duck
Nice
feathers.
and warm.
Duck down, I guess you call it. You guys doing a fish fry when you get home?
Probably, eh?
Here we have some oak. Acorns. Yes, where's the acorns? They're buried in the snow. Looks like it'd be a good fire starter. I raced off to go ice fishing this morning, but I came back to the cabin. It's daylight, you can see it now. And pretty cool. Yeah, how about that? It's an outhouse over there. Came back to grab the generator. And back to, you know, making the holiday rounds and seeing who you can. Can't always visit everyone. Kind of hard. Well, that'll stop it in a windstorm. Okay, until next time. Have a good one. Well, the big city of Vancouver. Time to head north. Unfortunately, I got in late. Or I'll drive for a bit. It's going to be a camp out night. A vehicle camp out night. It's not very cold here, so it doesn't matter. Good morning. Another successful night of vehicle camping, if you want to call it that. How about this? What is this? Can't get close. Oh look, we have some tracks here. Probably just a dog. Hudson's Bay Brigade Trail. That's a really cool history. The Hudson's Bay Company. Something you don't learn about growing up here anymore, but probably the most fascinating of any corporate company. How about this? How about the windows up there? That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then you got this pretty sweet roof ceiling. Before I drive north, I want to get back to the property tonight, but I don't think I'll get there before dark. I don't know what kind of shape that river is in, how crossable it is right now. I know the water probably came down a ton, and there's been some cold weather. There's a few more things I need. Butyl tape, certain type of tape for tin roofing. Need to get that, and a few other things for the tin roof, and then I'm going to start on the tin roof. There, butyl tape. Now I can finish the tin. Some longer screws for the ridge on the top. This is what 145 Canadian dollars will get you. I really gotta get that food security worked out. Garden's a must. Get that root cellar going. Well, good morning everyone. Another night in the vehicle. I was trying to get to the property, or at least to the trailhead or something before dark. Picked up a bunch of stuff that I need. Yeah, sleeping in that vehicle is a little tricky when you have to move all that stuff every which way. We kind of just put a bunch of stuff outside of the vehicle, but it's quite a timely ordeal. So yeah, hit the trail and finally back. The river crossing will be interesting. See how that goes. Oh, check it out. I'm officially a spoiled brat. Blue Eddie sent me another cool package, solar power related. We'll try that out. Try it out next week. Do some homework on it and give it a good go. What do I do about this food? I'm very fortunate. It hasn't been much of a winter, well, in the sense that there's not been a lot of snow. I think it's January 5th now. I've been gone for almost 2 full weeks, something like that. Break in the trail. I'll break in the trail once before I throw on the trailer. So I'll go up and back on the sled, but yeah, it's hardly been cold at all. It's like I say, it's not been much of a winter with snow or with cold, so still lots of winter left. Took that one right in the face. Just a small branch. With the next big snowfall, I'll have to come back and just, all these branches are going to be in my face. I'll have to cut a bunch of stuff. Here's the frozen over beaver pond. Should be good and frozen by now. It's hard to say. There's been a few cold days when I was gone. Instead of going up and over that hill, I'd like to be able to just take the snowmobile. Seems good. I think it's doable. Let's give it a go. Beaver pond is frozen. That sled hardly wants to move. I think there's a bunch of ice on the bottom. Oh yeah. Sort of the end of the road for the snowmobile, but there's a bit of snow. I'm amazed because this is a high snow area and there's literally only been like 10 centimeters or about 4 inches of snow in 2 weeks, so that's nothing for up here. I'm gonna unhook the trailer and had an idea. There's a few tight spots which I didn't tackle on the trail back in the fall, but I think with some maneuvering and maybe moving the machine around a bit here and there, I might be able to get it all the way to the river. So I'll unhook the trailer, give it a go, let's see what happens. Well, there's a few tight spots that I can't really get through with the snowmobile unless I get more snow. Oh, what have we here? Looks like some older moose tracks. know. I don't think the batteries are dead on this thing. Something tells me. Yeah. Moisture keeps getting in there too. Wasn't cold enough. I was hoping to come back and get some better frozen sections. I don't know if some of you remember last March I came out and I was able to walk. That was all frozen over. And then cross up there. So we'll go up and just cross over there. All this hard ice is just pretty much on top of a gravel bar. There might be a few inches of water under it. Might just be a little bit of water under it. Well, there is. I know there is. When it gets this low, it's just on that gravel bar. There's a deep channel out there at the far end. It's deep and fast. Let's check it out. I brought this. This is nice heavy-duty steel. When the river drops this much, this big gravel bar gets exposed. In August, it wasn't fully exposed, but it was like ankle high kind of thing. You could walk right out here. Here's the deep channel and fast. But here you have this ice dam that's built up. It's deeper than I was hoping. I believe what I'll try to do is just pull across in the canoe, put everything in the canoe, and basically just slide across the top of that. If it breaks through, I'm in the canoe. But it's not sturdy enough to walk across, but to have a giant footprint, so to speak, with the canoe. I'll just bit by bit push across with the pole. I'm 100% sure that's safe. Just for fun, I'm just gonna also walk down the river and see how it looks down there, see what's going on. Oh, 1 inch at a time. That wasn't so bad. Well, found the winter access. Everything looks good. Nibbles? Whoa! One cube for 3 cups. I have a Marten problem now. Marten doesn't go away. Hey! What are you doing? Bad boy. Thing's just up here annoying the hell out of me. Hey, go away! It's hissing at me. Okay, well, we have a Marten in the box. Get out! Go! Get out of there! Go! Can't believe it got in that cooler. Not the right tool for this, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Oh boy. There. This spacer is just so I can get the gutters under there after. That's all that is. Just want to make sure I'm tight on the far corner there. I like it. Let's start here. There's a moose there. There's a moose. There's a moose. Hello, my friend. It's like a statue. Oh, look at the big boy. It's not a lady. I think I'm gonna run out of battery here in a second. Oh, going in circles, okay. 6, 9. All I have is staples, so gonna use staples, I guess. It's not recommended, but it's not terrible either. You know. Hello. Good. Well, that Marten is back. He's trying to get in that cooler again. Hey, what are you talking about there? Get out of there. What do you want? Yep, coming for you. Bad boy. I put that weight. I put this weight on the cooler, and Mr. Martin's not happy. He's making noises. He's frustrated. He can't get in there. Go away. I'm tired. It's as far as the door opens. And then I have to squeeze through. This is pathetic. If you remember from the first summer or whatever, I just wanted to slap something together very quickly. And I did that, and I just threw a couple concrete blocks on the ground and built off that. No digging down to clay or any of that stuff. So of course, with the freeze thaw cycle with winter here now, you're not going to get good results if you do this, if you just throw it on soil. And I knew it was going to move a little bit, but it really moved a lot. Cabin's nice and level, so that stayed, but the deck came both ends actually. The deck came up about 2 inches, like probably that much. Fortunately, the rest of the cabin stayed, but I can't open the door because of that. It was level when I built it. I'll have to do something. I have different bracing going on and all sorts of stuff, so I'm not sure what my best option is. I'll have to. I'm not going to do it right now, but later tonight maybe pop some screws on the braces. Can't really mess around with trying to cut. I have to remove some of the support basically, so I have to cut about 2 inches off. And when it sinks back down again in the spring, I'll deal with it then. Not a good way to build. Was not an important building, but I think I can do that. Cut some of that off there. The colder it gets, the more that seems to shift upwards, so it's getting annoying trying to get in and out of that door. Yeah, don't build like that if you have time to build properly, but it's actually turned out to be more of an important cabin than I thought. I figured I would have been in there by now, but that was naive thinking. And I recently listened to some podcast about some guy going down back in the 70s. Young guy went down some river in Alaska, and he's talking about building with all these dead standing trees and how great they were because there was no bark on them. They're already dry. And he just slapped together a rough log cabin. And I thought, you know, with all these dead standing trees, and I thought, man, I have a lot of dead standing trees here, tons everywhere. And using just moss for the chinking in between the cracks on the logs and stuff. And I thought, why the heck didn't I just do that? Why didn't I just challenge myself a bit more instead of going with this ridiculous nonsense here, all this plywood and everything? Whatever, I don't care anymore. I'm happy with what I do have. This plywood's obnoxious anyway after a while. Pre-ordered the sheets to a specific length, hoping to have a longer overhang. I had to shorten it up, so therefore the sheets have to get cut down about that much. Certain types of corrugation screws goes on the top, and other types of corrugated steel screws will go in the valleys. This type of corrugated steel, the screw pattern will be not on the tops but in the valleys there, so that's how it goes with this. Well, here's what the Marten got into the other day. When it got into the cooler. Look at my roast beef for the soup. Got into that. And that's about it. Just cleaning the underside of the sheet so there's no ice buildup anywhere. I trusted the forecast, which I should never do. I will, the roof will have to wait. I got one sheet on. How about that? Bomber. That Marten is trying to get in that cooler again. And it's funny because he can't get in because I have a bunch of weight on top of the cooler. But he's getting upset. And he starts getting, you can literally hear him trying to get in. And then after like 5 minutes he can't get in. And then he starts making all these angry noises. It's pretty funny. He's determined. Just doesn't want to get it. Give it up. Hey, are you still out here? Hello? Making noises? Hey. Are you growling at me? Mister? Hey? Yeah. I know you can't get in the cooler, can you? You're not scared of me. Do you want to be my pet? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Have you seen Nibbles anywhere? Nibbles! I gotta say, dude, you are one weird animal. You can't get in that cooler. I heard you getting mad. Yeah, you're getting mad. You're still pretty angry. Alright. You're very entertaining though, thank you. I could have grabbed your tail there just now, but I didn't. He's so mad. That Marten is at it again. Hey! Hey, shut up! Hey everyone, Wednesday. Yes, tomorrow I will have a video out for the first time in a couple weeks. Hope to keep that up all the way till next Christmas. Today's an editing day. There's the setup. In the nice warm cabin. But I have to take a break and get some water. Note to self, dig a well. Plenty of rain collection, but a well would be nice too, but sure I'll have a lot of good rain collection.